Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Crime Alley Comics. I'm Roger, and tonight is part 4 of my 900 plus comic haul. We are going to be focusing on independent comics tonight. I got through all of the Marvel comics, and I got through most of the DCs, and I kind of pushed the rest of the DCs off for the moment, and I'm doing the independents. So let me grab a few of them here and we'll get started. First one up is from Dark Horse Comics, Lost in Space, number 3 of 3. And then these aren't in order necessarily, but they may be backwards, which I think these are. So the next one up is also from Dark Horse, Tarzan, the Modern Prometheus. This is part 2 of 2. Which happens to also be number 13. This is Tarzan part 1 of 2. This is number 13. I really like this cover. This is number 5, Tarzan number 5. Tarzan the Warrior number 5. Really cool. Kind of a Joker looking cover. And, you know, I don't know what it is, but, and I know you guys will understand this when I say it. There's something about those green covers that everybody seems to like. I know, just like Batman 232, the first appearance of Ra's al Ghul. Background's all green, and it, you know, it's just really stands out. Next one up, Tarzan the Warrior number 4. These are by Malibu Comics, by the way. Number 4 and 5 are. And also number 3. Beautiful white tiger cover there. Very cool. Really like that. And this is John Byrne's Next Men. This is number 6. Prophecy. Book 1. It's got Vampirella. And can't think of the other lady's name. Red Sonja, yeah. This is Thunder Agents number 1. Don't know that I've ever seen this comic book before. This is from JC Productions. Never actually heard of that comic book company before, so alright, let me pull some more out here. Steed and Mrs. Peel, We're Needed, number 2 of 3. Very nice cover. Shaman's Tears. This is an Image comic by Mike Grell, which happens to be this Wednesday's Comic Book Artist Spotlight will be on Mike Grell, so I'll probably leave a few of these out for that. Escape from Monster Island number 1. This is a Zenescope comic. Another Lost in Space. This is number 15. Part 3 of 12. And I think it says a Mike Giordano Jr. cover. Okay. This next run is a DC Vertigo production. Enigma. This is number 8. Number 7. Number 6. Number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 3 again. Okay, let's see. And I think there are more of those in there. As I've kind of thumbed through just looking to see what was in the boxes, I think there's a few more of those in there. Maybe the rest of that run, because there's only 1 through 8. This here, Bram Stoker's Burial of the Rats, number 3. This is by, I don't know what, too small for me to read, so I don't know. Maybe you'll recognize the emblem at the top left side of your screen. And it says something around the top of it, but I can't make it out. Death Dreams of Dracula. This is by Apple Comics. This is number 4. Wow, that's really hard to see up there. You can probably see it better than I can. It seems like I can see it on the screen better than I can just in regular light. That's number 4. Number 3. Well, these are Wrightson covers. Well, I don't know about the first one, but this one has Wrightson signature down at the bottom. And this one is number 2. Okay. Grab a few more. Let's get the box set next to me here on the floor. Thought this was a cool cover. Set back up there. This is Kolchak the Night Stalker number 1 by Moonstone Comics. Now, this is by First Comics. It's just called Mars. And this is a Doug Wheatley cover. Is it Doug or Mark? I think it was Doug. And you can see he just puts Wheatley on the bottom of the book, on the bottom left hand of your screen. It says Wheatley 82. This is Mars number 2. And again, you can see his signature at the bottom there. I plan on doing an artist spotlight on him as well. Maybe on Mark and Doug both, because they're both comic book artists. And okay, Radical Dreamer #1. And this is also a Doug Wheatley cover. And this is from, I'm sorry, it is Mark. It is Mark, not Doug. This is from Mark's Giant Economy Size Comics, is the name of the publisher. And this one's from '95. But it is Mark Wheatley I've been talking about, not Doug. Doug Wheatley, I think Doug Wheatley actually does the Avatar series. He's done some covers for Avatar, I know. All right, next one up is Flair #31. I think everybody probably recognizes this cover because this is the same artwork that they use for the Thanksgiving DC Superheroes dinner that you see on Facebook, if you're on Facebook. Next one up is Clive Barker #11, The Great and Secret Show. This is by IDW. And this next one is from Dynamite Comics. It's The Bionic Man #9. Next up is Captain Victory and the Galactic Rangers. This is from PC Comics. This is #3. As I said before, these comics are, there's a lot of different things in this lot, and grab another handful here. Oh, here's another Dream of Death Dreams of Dracula. This is #2. Oh, I guess I have 2 of those. I think I already showed that one. Okay. Magic the Gathering. This is by IDW. This is #2. And as I said before, I'm probably going to be doing a live auction as soon as I get that all figured out. And I'll be selling off probably a lot of these comics that I'm showing now. Not all of them, but I will some of them. This is from Eternity Comics. Ghosts of Dracula. #3. This is from Chaos Comics. Jade #4. And I'm not sure. Oh, Malibu Comics. This is The Ferret #2. Now, there's a bunch of comics in this lot, and I haven't got them all here right now, but some very interesting artwork. It's painted artwork like you used to see back in the 60s, like with the Golden Key comics and so on, and the old Vampirella comics. It's Adventures #0. Very interesting cover. Here's another Adventures comic. This is #3. I think this is a little newer version than the one that I just showed you. Not sure what year these are from. Oh, it's Adventure Publications, actually. Star Wars Clone Wars. This is a free copy. It's a Dark Horse with the Sith on the front of it. Free comic book day comic. I thought these were really cool. Weird Love #3. And I'm sure these are reprints from back in the 40s or something. But really nice books. They're really thick too. And then another one here, Weird Love #5. Keep my fingers out of the way so you can see the book. Grimm Fairy Tales Halloween Special. Very cool cover. All right. Get these set back in there. I'm about halfway through the box, so, or what I've got in the box. A lot of these are in this excuse me, in this haul as well. Dungeons and Dragons #6. #7. #8. #14. #14 again. #15. Oh, another Magic the Gathering #2. This one's kind of cool. Weird Science Fantasies #2. Very cool cover. I love those old sci-fi covers like that. Very neat. That is a Feldstein cover, or Feldstein, however you want to pronounce it. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. This is from TE Comics. This is #2. And #4. Kong of Skull Island #3. And it's from Boom Comics. This is from Continuity Comics. This is Earth 4 #3. I have a lot of comics from, not a lot, but I do have several comics from Continuity Comics, namely because it's a Neal Adams company. And this one here is Megalith, or the Ultimate Man Megalith. This is #1, and it is a Neal Adams cover. Not all of these are Neal Adams covers, but this one is, which I think that's pretty obvious. Is to me anyway. And this next one is Jason Critter Toy Boy. That's also a Continuity Comics. All right. Now, let me get out another pile. Ah, more Dungeons and Dragons. This is number 5. There. Number 5. This one's number 2. Blood of Dracula, number 7. This is from Apple Comics. Let's see. Dracula, The Company of Monsters. This is number 4 from Boom Comics. Number 9. Magic the Gathering number 3. Really like that cover, all the blues and in the background and everything. Very, very nice cover. Another number 3. Got the microphone too close, I keep hitting it. Lost in Space number 2. Lords of Mars number 5. This is from Dynamite Comics. Dracula number 8. Number 3, like I said, I don't have these in order. I was just trying to get them bagged and boarded and ready for the to show you guys. So, Haunt number 1. This is an Image Comics, and it's a black and white cover, which is kind of cool. I think that's Greg Capullo. Ooh, about to lose him here. Actually, Capullo does the internals, I think. I think this is actually a Todd McFarlane cover. Yeah. Heavy Hitters, Dragon Lines. Number 1. This is an embossed cover. It's kind of cool. And it's from Epic Comics. This one's called, this says Impact Annual, The Fly. Off to the side it says Earth Quest number 4. Don't know much, or don't know anything about this comic book. And I'm not sure who it's from. I guess it's Impact. I don't know. This is a cool cover. Shadowhawk number 2. Or Shadowhawk 2. I don't see a number on it. Not that I'd be able to. Oh, it's number 1. There it is. Very cool cover. See if I can get it to where you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. But it's got that chrome foil. Very cool cover. And you can see it's embossed as well. Or embossed, however you want to pronounce it. Okay. Ultraverse Breakthrough. This is a very cool looking book. This is from, well, Ultraverse Comics. Jones, Perez, and Lowe. All right. Get these back in there. One more stack. One more stack and we'll be done. Set up in there. There we go. Okay. This is kind of cool. The Adventures of Roger Wilco. That's number 1. And that is by Adventure Comics as well. Captain Electron, number 1. This is from BCSI publication. Very neat old school type cover. This is from Dark Horse Comics. It's called... I'm not really sure. This is number 1. I don't know if that's pronounced the Eudemon or what, but it's kind of weird. But it's a cool looking cover. And he's purple. Next up is Lord of the Jungle. And I think this is number 1 by Dynamite. And I think you'll recognize the cover or the artist quite easily. Alex Ross. Very, very neat cover. Love that cover. Next up is The Max by Image Comics, number 3. Just about done. Wild Thing, number 1 of 10. And I do not know what publisher this is by. Warriors number 1. And I believe this is by Adventure Comics. Doesn't say that on the cover, but I do think I come across that somewhere when I was doing some research on these. Wildcats number 1 special, and it's by Image. Another Wildcats number 1 by Image. This is a Jim Lee cover. This is an annual. Or no, it isn't. Oh, the other one was an annual. I'm sorry. The other one was annual number 1. This is just number 1. All right. One more book. Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, number 1 from Valiant. And this is embossed, but yet it's like a foil on this part here. Very cool looking cover. Shiny. Lots of green. All the green on it is foil. I don't know if you can tell that or not. The snakes and his legs and other stuff. And where it says Turok Dinosaur Hunter is also foil. Okay, that's what I've got sorted out so far. So anyway, I will continue to get things together. I'm starting to run out of bags and boards. I've only got a few hundred left, I think, of bags and boards, and I've got a lot more comics than that, so could get interesting. But what I'll do is I may just grab the boxes and start going through them and saying, here, this is what they are. Some of them are bagged and boarded, some of them are not. Well, most of them are not bagged and boarded, but bagged. If they're in a bag, that's all that's in there. There's no board. So that's another reason I'm rebagging and boarding them. And then there's a lot of them that's just not bagged and boarded at all. So like I said, as I get them bagged and boarded, well, I may just start pulling them out and showing them. Anyway, never mind. So please come back on Wednesday. I'll be doing my comic book artist spotlight video on Mike Grell. And so that'll be coming up. And I will continue making videos on the books that are in my 900 plus comic book haul. Hope you all enjoyed this. Have a great night. Thank you very much for watching. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be notified whenever I'm putting up a video. I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. And thank you so much for joining me for this this little walkthrough on my quest to get through my 900 plus comic books that I just received a week or so ago. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you all next video.